Kanity, and you're here for the quick review of the chapter number 944. It's called Partner. It's a very sad chapter indeed. And even though community speculated that something really major will happen in this chapter, like someone dies, like Mihawk or maybe Zoro, none of this happens, but we have major reveal and overall just sadness. This arc and whole One Piece is getting darker and darker, but in a good way somehow. Let's start by listing the events of this chapter. Zoro is infuriated. He wants to kill Orochi, I guess, and he tries to attack Orochi, but Kyoshiro steps in, and Kyoshiro protects Orochi, and he even said that I'm his guard dog. And Orochi himself, he wasn't even capable of evading this attack, I guess, and he doesn't really seem like a strong fighter, even though he was hyped up in this school in Flower Capital, that he's a strong two-style fighter. He really doesn't seem that strong. The only thing he is capable of doing is shooting a gun. Frankie takes Yasu's body, and it seems that Straw Hats are planning an escape. And even Sanji says to Zoro that we should escape to not let Yasu's death to go in vain. Zoro only wants to avenge Yasu. He's infuriated. Major reveal happens in a Dawn prison. Kid and Kamazou was captured. It seemed that Kid let himself be captured on purpose, because Kamazou is actually not Kamazou, it's Killa from Kid's crew. It seems he was caught while Kid was put into prison. Killa was fed that faulty smile fruit, and he became one of the pleasures. Now Kid says, "Why are you laughing?" to Killa Kamazou. "You always hated that laugh of yours, your way of laughing, and now you just can't stop doing this fa 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 fa." And we see Killa's face. I mean, we don't really see his face because it's all bandaged up, but we see a close-up shot, and we see that he's crying while laughing. So it is heavily implied that he was fed that faulty smile fruit. So that's why Kid let himself be captured, because he wanted to learn the truth, maybe help his friend somehow to be with his partner. And he's really enraged. He's asking, who did that to him? What did they do to you to make you laugh unstoppably like that? Queen decides to execute Kid and Killa by drowning them in the water, like head down. He suggests to continue a sumo tournament and make a fun game out of this. So Kid and Killa, they will stay submerged in the water until Luffy and Grandpa Hair die. So it seems at first that he just wants to kill half of them, but actually he makes it clear that he wants to kill all 4 of them. And of course Luffy won't have it. He tries to attack Queen, but he's easily tossed away. Still, Luffy says that I will be the one who will choose where I die. And after that, some strange sound is heard from the prison's gates. And gods say that, yeah, we lost connection with our gods who are stationed there. And we see, the reader, see the shot of Big Mom, really dark face with no eyes seen. And the only thing she whispers is, "Oh, Shiruka." So, and that's the end of the chapter. Let's get into speculations, guys. It seems that Straw Hats are escaping for now, so I guess Zoro might or might not fight Kyoshiro. I'm not really sure about this. And we see Sanji clash with Drake, but still I don't think any major battles will happen before the Fire Festival, or at least in this instance. I think we are going to maybe have some skirmish, and then Straw Hats will escape, to really not let Yasu's death go in vain. And maybe next chapter we'll see, maybe not next chapter, but soon we have to see maybe Yasu's funeral. Now obviously Kid and Killa, they will survive, but now I'm pretty sure we have to find a cure for pleasures. And guys, Big Mom finally arrived. We were waiting for so long, and she's finally here. She's finally in the prison, and maybe she'll have a fight with Queen. And we saw that Queen, he is strong. You see, he tossed Luffy away so easily with his metal hand. It would be interesting to see him fight with Big Mom, or maybe she'll just rampage through the prison and somehow help our guys escape. Not really because she wants to help them, but because it just happened so. We have no break next week, and I'm very excited for the next chapter. I think it will be epic, as this one was. I really loved it. It was sad, but it was exciting, and I loved reading it, and I think I will read it a few times yet. And I might have a more light-hearted video planned for this week, or maybe the beginning of the next week, to lift the sadness somehow. Guys, share your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think of this chapter? How you loved it, or maybe you didn't like it? If you watched it this far, it means you liked the video, so consider subscribing for more future content. See ya!